Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope you all are enjoying good health. This is the 14th lecture of research methodology. In the previous lecture we discussed about learning the basics of scientific workplace, computing and plotting in scientific workplace. In this lecture we will discuss typesetting the document in scientific workplace and creating bibliographies and citations in scientific workplace. First of all, we see what is typesetting. You can typeset your document using the commands on typeset menu or the buttons on typeset toolbar. On the typeset menu you will see these buttons. This is the typeset toolbar. Here you see that this is the typeset DVI print, this is typeset DVI preview, this is typeset DVI compile, this is typeset PDF print, this is typeset PDF preview, this is typeset PDF compile, this is the front matter. From this button you can set and you can edit the front page of your article or front page of your thesis. For example, if I open the AMS journal article, we see that its front matter can be edited, can be changed from this box. This is the title of the article, this is the author name of article, this is the address of the authors, and similarly all other tags can be changed. And then we press OK after putting the title and authors names and address of the authors, and after editing and changing the keywords and classifications and abstract of our paper, press OK and the front matter will be completed. Now after saving, I press the button typeset PDF preview and the PDF print will be shown within few seconds. This is the PDF form of our AMS article, which is a sample article. This is the front matter which I have shown you recently. This is the title of the paper, these are authors names, and this is dedication line, this is the abstract line, and then this is the first section of the research paper. Okay, this is done by this icon, front matter. Now what we see on this typeset menu, typeset compile button, preview button, print button, compile PDF, preview PDF, print PDF. We know that in scientific workplace we produce our document by using this file menu and by clicking this new button to make a new file, to create a new file, and to open an existing already saved file we press this button open. We see our research paper or our research document, thesis, etc. in this format, and it is necessary to convert this format into PDF format. For this we convert this format, this file, to PDF format by using the typeset menu. So I have already told you that we click on this typeset PDF preview button to convert this file into PDF format. As you see, when press this button we see this format, which is the PDF format of the scientific workplace file. To typeset preview a document, from the typeset menu choose output choice, select the type of output you want and choose OK. On the typeset toolbar click the typeset DVI preview button or from the typeset menu choose preview. This is the typeset menu, and here you can choose preview PDF, print PDF, compile PDF, preview, print, compile. These are the typeset commands. On the typeset toolbar, click the typeset PDF preview button, or from the typeset menu choose preview PDF. So from typeset menu we can choose this preview PDF button. When we click this option, we see the PDF version of our document. If your document doesn't have a current DVI or PDF file, the program automatically compiles the document, then opens the true text preview screen, or your PDF viewer to display your document as it will appear in print. You can print your document, your PDF file from your PDF viewer. For example, I am using Foxit Reader, and you can also use Adobe Reader to see your PDF file, and you can print your PDF file from this button, which is the print button. You can also use file menu to print your document by clicking this option print or pressing Ctrl P. This is the print setting of your document. Here you can set your printer, you can choose your printer and set the page numbers that you want to print, and then click OK to print your document. Now we discuss creating bibliographies and citations. How to create the bibliography list and how to cite the bibliography item in the document. To create a list of bibliography items, move the insertion point to the end of the line that is to precede the bibliography and press enter. Then apply the bibliography item tag from the tag menu. In the bibliography item properties dialog box, enter a unique key for the item and choose OK. This key is the similar key as you have already used for equation number, and this key will be used to cite that particular bibliography item in the document. Type the bibliographic information for the item. If you want to create another bibliographic item, press enter at the end of that bibliographic item and repeat steps 3 to 4. When you have completed all the entries of bibliography items or list of references, press enter and then click on this button, which is used to remove the tag to leave the list. Now we see how it practically works in the scientific workplace. Here you see that in this sample AMS article, you see that this is the list of bibliography items and how it is created. For example, this is the end of our document. I have pressed enter in the end of the document. Now I apply the bibliography item tag here, and bibliography item properties dialog box appears at once. Here I assign a key. The key should be according to the book or research paper you are going to cite. For example, you are going to cite this reference. This is the reference of the book, The Properties of Gases and Liquids, 4th edition, McGraw-Hill Book Company, and it was published in 1987. The author names are Reid, Prosnitz, and Pauling. So I will assign the key Reid 87. So it is the shortcut key that will be used in the document to cite this reference. For example, this is used here in this line, cite read 87. So I have assigned this key to this reference and I am pressing OK. So this is the first item of the list of bibliography items. So here we have to write the information of the bibliography item. First of all, we write author names. Every journal has its own style of writing references. When you are going to submit your article, the journal will ask you to submit the research paper according to their style, their format, and you have to convert your document, your research paper, according to the journal sample in which you are going to submit your article. And the reference style should also be according to that specific journal in which you are going to submit your research paper. So in this way we should write the reference. We can copy and paste this line here. In this way we have written the first item of the bibliography list or reference list. If we want to enter the second item, we will press enter at the end of the reference. Again, bibliography item properties dialog box appears and it is requiring the key of the next bibliography item. For example, I am going to cite the reference, this reference, isolated fluid oxygen drop behavior in fluid hydrogen at rocket chamber pressures, International Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer, 1998, for volume number 41, and the page numbers are 3537 to 3550. So I assign the key Harstad 98 and press OK. The key is assigned to the second reference and we can write the information of the second reference here. So in this way the bibliography list is arranged. If we want to enter the third reference, we will press enter at the end of this line. The third reference will be written in the similar pattern. If we want to end the bibliography item, we will press cancel, and then we will press on this green button which is used to remove item tag. So when press this button, this tag will be removed, and in this way the list of bibliography items can be written. Now how we can cite these references in the document. So here some articles have been cited in the sample article. For example, I am going to cite here the reference of Hirsch 64 and Reed 87. Now if we want to cite this reference, which is the molecular theory of gases and liquids by Hirschfelder, we will take our cursor at the specific place where we want to cite that reference. We will click on the citation button from typeset object toolbar. This will ask the key of the reference which we are going to cite, and we can see that the key of this reference is Hirsch 64. So I am writing here the key of that particular reference, Hirsch 64, and press OK. So this reference of Hirschfelder has been cited at this place, and if we want to cite another reference, then we press our cursor here. We will click the cursor at that appropriate place, and then again we will click on the citation button from the typeset object toolbar. It will require the key of that required reference. So if I want to cite the reference of Reed, I will write here the key of that reference, which is the properties of gases and liquids by Reed RC. So I have written here the key of that reference and then I press OK. So that particular reference has been cited here. Similar way other references can be cited. If you want multiple citations to appear in a single set of square brackets, you must type all the citations keys inside a single citation, separating each with a comma. Here is an example. We will press the citation button and here we will write all the citation keys inside this single citation and then press OK. So in this way multiple citations can be written in single set of square brackets. So this was the procedure to make the list of bibliography items or the list of references and to cite those references in the document at the appropriate places. Dear students, this is the end of today's lecture. If you have any questions related to today's lecture, you can ask your question in the discussion of our class. In the next lecture, we will discuss summary of the lectures 1 to 8. Take care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.